This is part 9 of Lust and Love and the Difference Thereof. And as I was saying, you want to watch your pornographic stuff, you're looking at nudity and stuff on TV or your phone or what have you. It doesn't matter where you're looking at it at. It's still against God. You're looking upon somebody else's nakedness. You're only supposed to look upon your spouse's nakedness. And you wonder why you can't get your prayers answered. Oh my God. Because a house divided can't stand. You're trying to eat from 2 tables. You're trying to live for God and still be a devil. You're going to have to make up your mind, because let me tell you this right now. All evil is going out of the kingdom of heaven. Every bit of it's going to be removed. And if you are practicing this, let me tell you, this old girl going to be like Joshua. The sin's going out of the camp. If you got to be stoned, you got to be stoned, but you going out the camp. You make up your mind right now. Are you going to come out of that sin and stay in the camp? Or are you going to go down and be stoned to death? Because let me tell you, the stones that are coming are going to be big old talents. Jesus done promised them. It's written in his book. That's right, talents, that fall from the big hailstones that come down. Now, and I'm going to pray them down. Oh yeah, I certainly am. Alright, praying fire down. And it's coming too. It's a coming. Now I'm just telling you, clean it up. Lust is not love. They are not the same thing. And if it causes you to want to just fornicate with the person, that's lust. That's not love. If all you're wanting to do is have a physical relationship, that is not love. Love makes you want to spend time with people and be with them. And I'm not just referring to love between a couple at this point. But I'm referring to all kinds of love. Love makes you want to spend time with your family. Love makes you want to spend time with your brothers and sisters, even in the church. Yes, because you love them, you want to spend time with them, you want to get to know them. You don't want to segregate from them. You don't want to hide away from them. Anyways, but come on. Alright. I love my husband. And as often as Abba tells me to say it, I gotta say it. I love my husband. I love you very much, husband. And I hope my husband receives that message with gladness in his heart. And joy. Because here's why. When you love somebody, when you love your husband and wives, I guess that's why I gotta do that, to set the example. When you love your husband, it's good to show it through saying it. But there's other ways that you show love too, right? In the things you do for them, in the support you give them. So when your husbands are up there preaching, you should be supporting them. You know, I thank God for the churches that I'm in for different reasons. But I see, you know, we have a great church mother there at Fritz. I'm going to say that. God said, give honor where it's due. And Sister Cindy is a wonderful example. She supports her husband. She's supposed to be an example to the rest of the body of Christ. And she hasn't even felt great lately herself in body. But she's still been trying to support him. Look at what she's been doing. And what she went through. God got her through it, though. He knew at that moment she had to be strong, though. And he made her so. And he got her through it. I love Sister Cindy very much. She's a very great light. And I pray that she keep on shining. Not hide that light under a bushel. The church needs these examples in it. Very much. But we need to support our husbands in the churches if we have husbands in the churches. And you need to stand behind them 100%. And if you get mad at them, deal with it at home. Don't deal with it in the church. Don't come to church, sit there all puffed up at them. Because that shows a bad example to the other women in the church. That's not showing them how to deal with a problem. Never go to bed angry. Deal with it. Always love one another before you go to say you love one another before you go to sleep. Don't be angry at each other. In other words, is what I was trying to get across there. I am not good at this, Albert. Anyway. Always say you love one another before you go to sleep. And make sure you mean it. Because you don't know if the other person might be there when you wake up. Death could come in the night and take you. And how would the other person feel when you wake up and your spouse is gone? How would you feel if you went to bed angry and you didn't get to fix that? It's hard to live with guilt like that. Trust me, I know. I slapped both hands like he was a child because he kept trying to take that CPAP mask off. And it scared me. And I reacted like a mother instead of like a wife, and I smacked his hands. Because I didn't want him to leave me. And now I feel guilty for doing that. And that was some of his last memories of me. I know he knows nothing now, because he sleeps in the bosom of Father Abraham. But I still know it. I still know it. You're still gonna know it. So make sure you love your spouse the right way. That is not lust. Jesus is love, not lust. There is a difference. And for elders to sit in the church and say they don't know there's a difference, I'll get into that in the next part.